I'm off to the hottest start I've ever had. 4-1, 4-1, 3-2 last week, thanks to the Cowboys. I knew I was on the wrong side with Tennessee, Seattle. Halftime, I knew I screwed up. But this week, there's some interesting lines. I feel very strongly about this. So as we do, customary, this time every week on Friday during the football season for 16 to 20 weeks, here's our Blazing 5.
Let's blaze it up.
Fire it up.
It's Colin's Blazing 5. Giants at Buccaneers.
Giants getting 3 against Tampa Bay. I'm going to take that. New York plus a field goal. Listen, people are hot on Tampa Bay. They're still a work in progress. Jameis Winston talented? Yes. Turnover prone? Absolutely. 3 picks in 2 games. And by the way, Jameis Winston has never won when they run the ball fewer than 25 times. He's 0 for 11, and they got no running game. Giants, I'll take them in the points, 24-23.
Steelers at Ravens.
Baltimore's getting a field goal at home against Pittsburgh. Like it, I love it. Take the Ravens. You got to go back to 2012 to find the last time the Steelers won in Baltimore. And Baltimore's defense has 10 takeaways. 10. A ton, and Pittsburgh on the road has never been the same team. There was also real drama in the Steelers with those protests. I don't know if they've recovered. It's an intense divisional rivalry. I've always taken points in this. 14 of the last 19 games in this series decided by 4 or less. I'm going to take the points. Call for the upset. 17-16 Ravens over the Steelers.
Rams at Cowboys.
The Rams are not as good as Dallas, but they're well-rested and healthy. I'll take the Rams plus the 8 points against the Cowboys. Dallas looked really good, that pass rush against Arizona, but it's been hit and miss this year, and Goff's getting great protection. Rams' offensive line is only allowed 3 sacks. And the Cowboys are only averaging 4.8 yards a play in the last 2 games. Why? Because teams have caught on. They don't have a deep threat. Dez is shot. It's hurt their running game. I think Dallas wins close. 27-23, take the points.
Raiders at Broncos.
Denver at home, -2.5 against the high-flying Raiders. I like the Broncos. I'll swallow the points. It's a real defense. They're the only team in the NFL that has not allowed 300 yards in a game this year. By the way, conversely, the Raiders, their defense is allowing the 5th most yards per play. That's given up a lot of chunk plays. I like the Raiders, don't like the back end of their defense. Swallow the points, Broncos 27-21.
Redskins at Chiefs.
Kansas City -6.5 against Washington. That's sneaky good. I'll take Kansas City. I will. Listen. Quietly, the Chiefs have covered 13 of their last 15 regular season games. And their defense has held 6 of the last 8 opponents to 20 points or fewer. Here's the thing. When you look at Kansas City, and this will be a big game for them after really being sluggish against the Chargers, there's not a lot of questions and there's a lot of answers. With Washington, I get a lot of questions and I get a handful of answers. I'll swallow the 6.5. Kansas City wins 31-21. Hi, everybody, and thanks for watching. We want you to subscribe here, to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the herd, or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.